Tory Lanez attacker has actually spoke out and give the reasons on why he stabbed Tory Lanez. Now, you remember I done a video and I said it was something like it was to do with a woman or something like that. Well, none of that is true anyway. That was just all hearsay and rumors. Obviously, we're hearing it from the horse's mouth this time. So basically, he had, I can't remember the woman's name, but she gave him an interview over the phone and he broke down why he done that to Tory Lanez. And I'm gonna put the clip up.
That day that you stabbed him allegedly.
Okay. That day? Nothing much took place that day. Everything led up to that day, but that day I just came out in the morning to tell him, good morning. And I told him what's up. Give him a little fist bump, asked him if everything is good. We had a little situation the night before and the day before.
So what was the situation the night before and the day before?
So I heard some rumors that he was trying to put money on my head. He felt uncomfortable living next to him. Said I was a threat. So I confronted him. And then I found out the same thing. He tried to put money on my head, so he said I put money on his head. We had a little discussion or whatever. So the next morning, that night, he said some shit. All kinds of crazy. So the next morning, I came out to see if everything was good. Fist bump, talked to him. He said, yeah. So I was going back into my cell. And when I looked back, instead of going to cell, he was walking towards my door. He stood in front of my cell, looked at his boys, made his little smirk. And when he showed me what he had and something in his pocket, I just rushed him.
What did he have in his pocket?
I just rushed him. When he showed me, it looked to me like I believed it could be a weapon at the time. So I rushed him, and I just snatched him. I just took advantage of him. He was weak. I just threw him all over, and I just kept slamming him and stabbing him. And
were you trying to kill him?
No, not at all. But I felt like it was a weapon. I felt threatened. And when I felt like a sting in my leg, I felt like, oh, he stabbed me. So I moved back, and I kept stabbing more. And I seen that he threw something, so I was like, oh, this is that. So I just kept going. After he was yelling, help, screaming, please help me. I just picked him up to like face protection and said, like, look at me. And then I just let him go. Like, I was just saying, like, man, you trying to kill me?
What were you guys like? I know why, but why would he pick you out of all people to want to put money on your head? What was the beef exactly about?
It was really no beef. He just talked a lot. And I had confronted him a while back about always saying certain around me. Like, I'll take a fade, and I'll knife up, I'll put in his place. And to me, I feel like the second, third time hearing that in a conversation, I was like, man, what you trying to say? So I approached him and told him, like, what's up? Like, just go, I'll come into your cell, we'll do whatever, like, let's play this game then. Because I felt like he was kind of antagonizing me, like, testing me, like if someone was afraid or something. We were cool in the beginning. We were cool for like a year. We chilled, kicked it together, everything.
He's saying that they both was cool and that before and whatnot, and Tory Lanez apparently put some money on his head, and he found out allegedly, and he's saying that he put some money on Tory Lanez's head or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like a whole bunch of miscommunication. It don't seem like nothing concrete. You get me? So it's just like, yo, rah. It's just something. If this is true, then it's just something when really they could have just had a little word with each other, and maybe they could have just, it couldn't have even got to all this, because it's just crazy how all that's happened when they could have probably had a quick conversation, because obviously they're living together and whatnot, not in the same cell, but they must be in the same like circumference where, because he's saying even the attacker, he said they used to be cool for about a good year, so they know each other and all that. And plus they're on a yard where the politics are not, that's a 50-50 yard, so the politics are not the same as on the general population yard where, remember this guy, already, this guy who attacked Tory Lanez He is a chomo. A chomo is short for child molester, innit? Remember what he went to jail for? You know, as a 20-year-old, he went to jail for shooting and killing his 13-year-old girlfriend. You get me? So he wouldn't have even been able to walk on the main line with the proper people anyway. You get me? He's an outcast. To his race in there, he's an outcast. So Tory Lanez is on that wing as well. Well, that he's on that wing where basically it's a 50-50 where there's half sexual predators or whatever, and then there's half people are in for normal charges. You get me? So, but they're all mingled together. It's not like on a yard where you're not allowed to do that. You get me? On them yards there, everyone kind of programs together. There's not really no politics to where, you know what I'm saying? That's why that guy's there, because he can't be on a proper yard. He can't be on a normal yard. The Mexicans would have got him off. You get me? So for him and Tory to be there and they know each other and be cool and this has happened, it's crazy when they could have just probably had a conversation. It's all mad. But I heard Tory Lanez is not even in that jail anymore now, and I heard Tory Lanez is alright. Remember last time I done a video, I didn't know his condition and whatnot. I thought he was probably on ICU or in a bad way, but nah, I'm hearing he's recovering and that, and they've transferred him to another jail, so it's not as bad as I first thought. You get me? But yeah, this guy sounds paranoid. I don't know if what this guy is saying is true, any. I don't know if this is true, but he's got a life sentence anyway, so it don't really matter to him. Do you know what I'm saying about doing that stabbing? What they're gonna give him when you already got life anyway? He probably just don't care. It's just, they're dangerous individuals in jail. You get me? Dangerous individuals. If they've got life without a possibility of parole, then they can do what they want in there, because what are you gonna do? They're already locked up. So Tory Lanez flipping out. I don't know though, man. Something about it just don't sound right. Like, he's saying that he was going to his cell and Tory Lanez was coming behind him, so he just kind of rushed him and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not adding up to me personally, but that's basically his reasons of why he done that. But you know what else is crazy? You know what else is crazy though? How women, let me put this up first quickly. Black women, put up a petition and set up a GoFundMe for this guy who attacked Tory Lanez. You get me? So you hate a guy so much you're overlooking the fact that he's a child molester. He had a 13-year-old girlfriend at the age of 20 and he killed her. And you lot setting up a GoFundMe for this guy just because you hate Tory Lanez that bad. Is that how much hate you got in your heart for Tory Lanez? You're just overlooking. Like, he done much worse than what Tory Lanez done. This is what I'm saying, man. It's some selective politics, like selective picking, man. You're ready to go. You're ready to support someone who's twice as bad as Tory. Not even twice, like 10 times as bad as Tory. You're ready to set him up a GoFundMe and send him some money, and you're happy and you're glad that he done that to that man. People gotta do better as well. And I heard it was women as well, black women at that set this up. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That guy who attacked Tory Lanez, he's a piece of shit. You get me? His own people in that jail will not have him around. That's why he has to be on a sensitive needs yard. You get me? That's why he has to be on a sensitive needs yard. If he leaves that yard and goes to a yard where there's no sexual predators and just people that are in for normal crimes and that, not in for none of them kind of bad crimes, he's done out here. He wouldn't even last. You get me? His own people are outcasting him, and our people are supporting him just because he done something to another black man. That's crazy, man. People gotta do better, man. Trust me, people gotta do better, man. Setting him up a GoFundMe, and I wonder how much he's got now. I ain't even been checking, because I ain't checking up on a guy like that. You get me? I ain't checking up on a guy like that. But I wonder how much money actually he's got from that. It's mad, man. But yeah, like I said anyway, there's been news that more evidence is coming through that Tory Lanez. So you never know. People are looking to try and get Tory Lanez a pardon and whatnot. His lawyers and that. So you never know. Tory Lanez could come out and tell his side of the story. And that will really get these same women who set up that GoFundMe, that will really get them mad. You get me? And I'd love to see them mad. Trust me, because yo, what you doing supporting this chomo? Psh, making us all look bad. You get me? You're making us all look bad because the Mexicans wouldn't have even done that. They wouldn't have even done that. So, yeah, man, I just thought I'd come and Tuesday I put up the other video about I thought Tory Lanez got stabbed over some business about a woman. I just thought I'd do this video just to clear it up and let you know that nah, it had nothing to do with that woman. You get me? This is what the guy says. But even though it just don't, like I said, what the guy said, it just don't still sound fully right, man. Because if you two are cool, why couldn't you just spoke to him? You get me? You're not explaining it right in that story. It's like you're saying, you seen him coming behind you. You could have went up to him and said, yo, I heard this or whatnot. And if you lot were really cool, but this is coming from the horse's mouth, the attackers anyway, people. Yeah, just a quick video anyway, man. Comment, like, subscribe. 500, road to 500 subscribers, you get me? It's been a bit slow the last few days. I don't know about that, my views and that, like, I think there's something wrong with the analytics, man, because they're not going up. Things are not even going up when I'm checking and that, so maybe it's just that. But yeah, man, if you watch this video, comment, like, subscribe, people. Road to 500 subscribers. Shout out everybody that watches my videos and everybody that leaves comments, because people have been leaving comments and whatnot, man. I appreciate it, people. I'm out though. Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.